Hey, welcome to another exciting episode of Test Chamber. I'm your host, Ben Reeves, and I'm here with Jeff Cork.
Hello, Ben Reeves.
And a guy named Dan Tack. The vampire Dan Tack. So we're playing a little game I like to call Talos Principle. And I call it that because it's the name of the game.
It's a good name for that.
Yeah. And so, as you can see, it's a first-person game. It's a first-person puzzle game, similar to Portal in the sense that they're both puzzle games. That you get these sort of... I'll jump into a puzzle here, up here. So
Let's say puzzle.
Yeah. So
what are we doing here, Ben? Lay it down for us.
Help me.
You're collecting these like tetraminos, I think is the general term for them. These like Tetris puzzle pieces, and you use those to unlock different doors throughout this environment and get different things. So we're
a companion cube.
Let's see if there's maybe a...
Yeah, don't look at that. Dan Tack, are you yawning?
What have I done?
No.
So this is kind of late into the game, actually, and so it's maybe a little more complicated puzzle that we're going to show you.
You're not going to blow it, are you?
I'm going to totally blow it.
So do you put a portal on that wall and throw the cube through it?
So you can see this opens that gate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I have to stand on it so I can
do this.
put my block on it if I want.
This is a late game puzzle, you say?
Yeah, late game. Look at that. Now I can just walk right through.
Holy wow!
There's a ladder here.
That's a tough. I would not have been able to solve that puzzle.
No.
So puzzle solved. Let's move on to the next one. No, actually, so what we want to do... Let's see here.
Let's keep walking. Okay.
Just keep walking.
Speed walking.
We're going to run here.
Speed
Hopefully
walking.
Nobody gets sick. So that's what we want, is this piece right here.
Yeah, let's get
that.
that.
On this gate.
So how do we get it?
Well, you can see that there's this.
Yeah.
You want to power that using this connector thing. The source, though, I remember seeing it back here.
Is it the sun?
The source is the sun. You're the source.
I got it.
My light.
Okay.
Cork. So there's this here.
Okay.
So we want to connect, and then I can hit the button over there and connect them. The problem is...
Isn't the Connect for Xbox? This is a PC game.
This is very
confusing. Man, you guys are a bunch of comedians today. Problem is there's a wall in the way. Okay. So what do you guys think? How are we going to solve this?
My suggestion would be to throw a thing at it. That usually works.
Well, there is a couple pieces I haven't told you about.
So how are we supposed to answer that question?
We were. It was a trick.
It really is a trick.
What about this fan?
Let's detach it.
We can use this fan. Another thing to power right there.
Okay.
So maybe we could click.
Okay. I'm getting it.
Boom.
I am picking up what you're putting down, sir.
And so now there's a fan.
Oh, there's a fan.
So from up here we can see that. Okay. Well, maybe we could power it if we had the fan blow that thing up here.
Let's blow it up.
Okay, now we're getting cool. This is way better than like box on.
Yeah, way better than just box on box.
Yeah.
I had 1 foot up. I was getting ready to walk out. I'm not gonna lie.
So what do you guys think?
I think you should take that and put it on the fan.
Take the connector.
Take the connector. Bam. Bam.
Okay.
But now the fan's off.
Yeah.
Because that's not powered.
So that's a trick we're gonna have to solve.
Maybe you also have this box here.
You know the solution to this?
I do. Okay. I just have
no,
So there's another thing, and I should reiterate.
saying one more thing.
I should reiterate. This is a late game puzzle, so like they throw all these elements at you like one at a time.
Right.
So it's not like super complicated. So I hope this like isn't seem totally overwhelming.
No, I am beyond not overwhelmed at this point.
You're really interested, I can tell.
No, I actually am very interested in the game. Like
so
for real.
There's this thing here, which you can record yourself doing things. Like say I'll walk over here and that'll open.
What are we doing, Ben? What is going on here?
I don't know. Just watch what happens. I'll walk over here. I'll drop this box. Right there.
And you're taping this.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mouse spazzed out.
You're taping this.
There we go. And I'm taping this.
Okay.
So when I go back, I play. You can see.
Oh my goodness!
There's my guy.
You're like a crash test.
Goes over here, so I could run in there.
So you can use your recording to trigger things. Okay, this is getting cool.
So and there's duplicates of everything. So like while he's doing that with that box, I can still move the original box.
This is okay. Yeah, I may have been a little bit salty earlier, but this is actually looks pretty complex and cool.
There's some complexity here. So I did solve this puzzle. I'm trying to remember the intricacies of how I solved it originally.
You're gonna want to duplicate that
This is crazy.
connector beam thing, right?
This is pretty nuts.
I'm pretty sure that I got...
Yeah, you're going to need 2 connectors, one on the panel and one at the wall, right? So you can get the beam.
And how long can you record yourself?
As long as I want.
Really?
Yeah. So what I want to do is, I'm pretty sure, set this up so that it's connected to all 3 pieces. And then have my duplicate run and power that and that, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
It does make sense. And
I want to see you do it.
This is a complex puzzle as advertised.
So we'll start maybe with this. Oh no, wait, that's not going to work. Because I can't... I need my duplicate to maybe stand on that and get in there.
If you're looking to us for help, man, we don't have much for you.
So what's the central conceit of this game? You're a crash test dummy in a castle.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
The game opens up and this voice from the heavens starts talking like, "Hi, I am..." Well, he doesn't say it like that. He's like, "My name's Elohim. You are sort of my plaything," or he doesn't say it like that, but I'm doing a really bad job.
So is it like GLaDOS?
But he's like,
basically
pretending to be
All right.
God. It's like GLaDOS, but he's not funny.
Okay.
Okay. You're selling me pretty hard on this game, Ben.
Hey, I like it a lot. So
I saw that.
What I can do... I really wish I remembered the exact solution. Sorry, guys.
No, this is cool. We're putting stuff down. I'm actually, for all the crap we've been giving it, in jest, I really am interested in this game and I'm probably going to play it. I think Ben's review should be up on the site when this airs, right? Right, Ben? Or
It
no?
should be, yes.
Yeah, so
It's written, it's going through proof right now. So one thing I can do is I'll show you a piece of it. Boom, boom.
Okay.
So that'll power that up and send the
dude, this
fan up there.
we're getting wild.
Yeah. So now watch him work.
All right.
He'll boop. And he's going to tick that. And then that'll shoot up.
This is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the payoff is nice.
So the only trick is I need to get that connector connected to not only those 2 things, but also to the one that's down here. And there's an energy beam right here.
How are you going to do it, Ben?
How are we going to do it? Is the trick. So I need my... Because this can create a duplicate. So I need a... So my dupe, I'm just setting that there so that my duplicate box will remain there.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll run you through it while I kind of run out the clock here. My normal dude is going to come run in here with that beam connector.
Okay.
Connect it to that, then run back. Connect it to that and that.
All right.
And then my duplicate is going to power that and that. And so that by the time my normal dude, I don't know what to call him, he's going to throw his box and connector on there and then run and get the puzzle piece. Does that make
Ben
sense?
Reeves? I think that makes sense. And also, I'm looking at the little counter. You said you could do it as long as you want. It appears that you
5
could only
minutes.
do 5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes is all you can do.
I don't want to make a
should've
liar out
clarified.
of you.
We've been tricked.
I have never run up the clock. I mean, probably a minute is the longest I've ever really run.
Well, you're like maybe a minute 7, 8.
You
Well,
could
somewhere in
say that we've been duped.
let's see what
Say
happens.
it.
Let's see if I'm fast enough to pull this off.
I think you're fast enough.
All right,
for it.
here we go.
So here we go.
This is where the magic happens,
You know,
people.
everything we just recorded is happening right now
In real time.
in real time. So I need to be quick and make sure I can do everything I need to do.
Oh, you could totally do it.
So would you say this is like the 24 puzzle games because it's all happening in real time?
All right, so I'm gonna place. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, you're set.
Yep. Now I just need to run back, and as soon as my guy powers up that beam,
This
the
is-
block
this-
should fly up into the
Yep.
air.
Yeah.
Now we just have to sit here for 30 seconds.
Oh, there it goes.
And now it's powering that
Look at
one
that.
up, and there we
it
go.
is. Kabam.
Now you got the Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know what? I would solve puzzles like that if there were Kit Kats behind gates. Right?
Well, you know what you could do is run to the store, get a bunch of Kit Kats, and then give yourself one.
that's not satisfying. You just get it.
You
There's
didn't earn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so now you got that the thing. What do you do with it?
Yeah. So, well, I'll get to that in here in a second. There's these, I don't know what you call them, sigils or something scattered through the
like a
world.
telescope.
You pick them up,
Does
and
it?
they give you a little bit of story stuff.
This is what I tell myself.
So,
We can calculate the age of the Earth, the size of the universe,
Ooh.
the future of the stars. Sure, we are minuscule, momentary flashes of thought on a grain of sand drifting through the cosmos. But our minds can recreate the past and predict the future. On, say,
so I'm going to talk
Friday,
over this now.
a million
There's
years
also
from
these
now, we'll
other,
all be dead. But right now,
I don't know what you call them, computer
Computer
terminals.
terminal,
I
yeah.
guess is the exact word for it.
Yeah.
That have
So, in a
other,
way,
like,
we're
emails and just
turned
various,
back
like,
by
I don't know,
time.
philosophical ramblings. Kind of, it's kind of like this giant database from humanity that's scattered in here. And so you can open this up and see what it is.
So wait, does this take
And
place then in a
this
post?
gives you more story, is all I was trying to say.
Does this happen in like a post-humanity world then? Is this post-apocalyptic then?
I don't want to go any further
All
into
right, hey,
this,
well,
but
all right.
you might be hinting at something there.
Will you at least explain what the Kit Kat does?
You eat
The
it.
Kit Kat. Well, yeah, so those are tetraminos. So you can see, like, here's sort of a hub world.
Okay.
This leads to different areas like the one I was just in.
Yeah.
And you can get these pieces in it.
Ah.
And then you take those pieces.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to think if I might have used all the ones I can at this point. You ultimately take them to, let's say, I don't know how much of the game you guys want to see. It got turned around here. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So you take them back to the hub world of the hub world, and you use them to unlock new puzzles.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So we're going to take the elevator up to the hub world and kind of show you a little bit more.
So the puzzle that you just did, is that representative of the kind of things you're doing? A lot of block puzzles and moving beams of light? Or does each world have its own kind of theme that they follow?
So you'll get different tools. Like you have those beams. You know what I can do is like jump back to maybe an easier puzzle
Okay.
and maybe see if you guys can solve it real quick.
Oh.
So see this? I already solved it, but you can see what it is.
Ah,
You'll
super
take
nice.
those, put them in there.
It's Tetris.
Yeah, and basically place the blocks where they belong, and then this door opens up. And so then you can go down here.
I just want to know where they're giving away the Kit Kats. That's really where I'm at right now.
Have you ever had, if you go to Japan, they have like a million different kinds of Kit
Yeah,
Kats.
green
Like
tea.
here all they have is Kit Kats.
Sometimes dark
is good.
chocolate.
I want-
Yeah, dark chocolate is actually really
Wow. They have dark chocolate Kit Kats?
good. But in Japan, they have like wasabi Kit Kats, and they have like, I don't know, candy cane Kit Kats, and I don't know, they just have like a wild variety of Kit Kats.
As soon as we finish this video, I'm going to Amazon and seeing if I can order foreign Kit Kats.
Just go to Japan,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Oh, I mean,
just go to
I could just take a quick trip to Japan too.
Yeah, why not?
That's a quick, easy solution.
Easy solution.
Whoa, we're in Egypt.
Oh, you know what? I don't even know if we can solve these puzzles since I already beat them.
There's like an obelisk. There's a door.
Let's see if I can reset things.
Oh my goodness.
So I think I resetted everything so we could solve it again, even though we won't be collecting the piece, just so you guys can kind of see what things are going on. So
There's
you
a
guys
fan.
recognize this, and you recognize this.
I recognize
There's a
that.
block. There's two of those. There's this thing here.
These are familiar objects.
There's a fan, so you can kind of see.
I know what a fan does.
Let's just start experimenting here.
Okay.
See what we open up.
All right, we got
So
connections.
it's going to turn the fan on. Opens this.
Another one of
Another
those.
connector.
Those are handy.
And then come over here.
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah.
there's this.
Perfect.
Oh, look at this. Things are coming together here.
This might be a little similar to the one we
I think
just
you want the one up top, right?
solved. Yeah.
You can kind of peek there.
Well, we're in a different environment, though. You know,
We are,
We're not
yeah.
in that castle. We're in some. I'm
So
gonna go ahead and say this is Egyptian.
How are we
there you
gonna
go.
how are we
Someone
gonna pop
said
that
it.
out?
Somebody had to say it.
I wanted to show you. So I wanted to show you guys a
This one
different tool.
sucks.
Yeah. So all right, like that. The solution to that is actually somewhat similar to what we just did.
Okay.
Which is rare.
So, all right. Are there ever any things besides puzzles? Like, do you ever encounter any monsters or creatures or people?
You don't encounter people. You talk to an AI guy through those
Okay.
computer terminals that we just saw.
Let me ask this: is there a satisfying endgame encounter with the GLaDOS figure?
Like a boss puzzle or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't want to say that. There's not a GLaDOS. But there is like Elohim, and you find out some stuff. And to reiterate, to kind of go back to what you said earlier, there's like turrets and stuff you have to watch out for, and like roaming droids that explode on you.
Oh,
Which aren't used overly, but they're interesting. Okay, so let's see if we can solve this one.
Okay.
Real quick. Maybe that'll be the end of it.
Dan Tack yawning again.
I'm not yawning.
It must be Friday.
All this talk of Kit Kats has made me...
Papa Bear's in his den.
I think I need to order a couple mocha lattes.
Yeah.
After this puzzle solving is making me hungry, man.
So that mysterious voice you're hearing is Elohim.
I thought it was Wade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I am Elohim.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We have him in the
mentioned
office
earlier,
after this
but
game. We released him.
He likes to pop up every now and then. So here is this. I don't know if you guys saw, I was putting things there, and that would close the door here, but it would turn this fan on.
Oh, yeah.
And the fan will send
fling
things
it
over.
Yep.
And oddly enough, like, it doesn't actually send things unless you're sitting on a block, if that makes sense. So I can close that, but it'll only blow it down. But if I had a block there and on top of it, it would fly all over.
Got it.
So
we need that block.
So we need that block, maybe. I mean, do we want to send it over there?
Most likely.
All right.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I know actually how to solve this.
Okay.
I was kind of curious
I
if
do
you guys
too.
wanted to. You do? All right. How do we do?
We get a big order of buttermilk Cajun wings, and we eat them.
You must be hungry.
And we win the puzzle.
Yeah, that sounds...
All right. So I'm going to send this over.
What do you think?
Yep. Sold.
So that
there you go.
flew
Wow.
over here. So we can go over here. Check it out. Oh, hey.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey. So now we created the path. And hey, here's a
What
little
is that?
guy that you guys haven't seen before.
The jammer.
This is a jammer. So this will jam things. So
That's
even though that's not
Okay.
on there anymore, like the thing is jammed.
Okay. But it's
I get
just
it.
like a small radius kind of...
You can use it on like one door,
You
right?
can only use it on
Yeah.
one thing at a time. So like I don't know. I could jam this.
Yeah.
Let's say
It is permanently jammed.
permanently. Well, as long
One
as
at a
that's
time.
down, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. So yeah, I can see how things can get pretty complex with
So
all these
now
moving parts.
we have this, which I'm guessing has to connect to something, which happens to be right here.
Get a little window there. Yeah. So get the thing.
All right. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Now, hopefully, this is interesting to watch because, like, for me, like these puzzles are really cool. I don't know if they're as interesting to just watch as they are to play.
Yeah,
Well, that's our job.
Like, when you
Is the
start to
loop
figure it out.
satisfying? Is the
Oh,
puzzle
yeah.
loop satisfying? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is hard for us to get a sense coming in to the middle of this.
So actually, I'm going to need the jammer actually here to do
Yeah, because
that.
that way you get it from the outside.
Yep, then I can get it outside.
Sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Did you eat lunch, Dan?
It was small. It was a very small
Yeah.
lunch.
Apparently, something's going on.
I think
here.
someone needs to eat lunch and take a nap.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing here?
Well, I want to connect it to that, but as you can see, like the beam won't go through. So,
Well, we're coming up to our time limit on test chamber. Maybe he can solve it.
oh, I'm sure
Next.
I remember solving this before. I just don't remember how I did it. So there's, maybe I'm missing a piece of the pie.
Pie. Dan, doesn't that sound good?
Damn.
Well, you know what? I'm not a huge pie fan.
What?
Really?
What about like French silk pie?
No, you know what? I'm not a big pie fan.
Oh, what'd you have during Thanksgiving?
Turkey?
Well, yeah.
Pie?
There was no pie?
No pie?
No pie.
No pie.
Wow.
I feel like I'm missing a jammer here.
I feel like you are too.
You're missing
something.
You're missing a piece of the pizza.
Maybe, maybe not. Sometimes you feel like, wait, I'm missing something, but then you can pull it off.
So Ben, you figured it out.
Yeah. I was being a total idiot.
But you got it.
Which is how this game works. Is like sometimes you're like, oh, this is easy, and then you're like, wait, I'm missing a piece, and then you're like, realize the solution, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, it was way simpler than I thought. So
You get everything set up, you know, and then
We just need to take that
you hop on a
jammer,
switch, you throw a thing, and you're done with the game. You
blow
know?
the jammer over there.
All right.
You know what was throwing us off? is sometimes they do this. They throw things like that at you, like, "Oh, I need to open the door."
Oh,
with
you
that.
don't even need it
Well, we don't even need it because why?
because you have the
'Cause you have
We
jammer.
jammer.
have this thing.
Ooh, and this is where
and
the
then
thing
this
was.
is where that piece would have been. But
So you just invented a puzzle that was unsolvable.
Yeah, we basically
yeah.
had that thing solved from the moment we got the jammer.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
Ta-da!
So, ta-da! Hopefully that doesn't turn you off from this game because it's awesome. But yeah, so there's, like I said, kind of late into the game, a bunch of puzzles like this. You're wandering through these like cool ruinscapes of ancient Egypt and like ancient Greece and
Various civilizations.
crazy,
Yeah.
interesting AI companion you talk to and kind of spouts all this different philosophy at you and kind of like, what is man? What is the nature of consciousness? That kind of stuff. So
Now here's the question.
if you're philosophical at all, you'll probably dig this game.
Is that the Talos Principle? The thing you learned during the course of the game?
What? Whoa.
Is that can I not ask that question?
Dan, you could be my principal.
All right. You got it.
And you can't, I don't know, pal and friend. I don't know. All right, well,
Nice
that's
job.
a terrible joke to end this on, so thanks for watching.
And cut.
That's a wrap. Well, this week's over.